Hey, good and wonderful and great morning, God's people. I'm so happy to be able to share again today. Today was day 4 or part 4 of a radical fall to grace. My story, my testimony of what God has done in my life. The last book of the Bible is called Revelation, or the Revelation, and I feel like I have one of those every day. Just the more and more that God decides to reveal himself to me, and just how wonderful he's been in my life. I was talking to a group of men at our men's group this Saturday, and just began to recount some of the miracles, some of the miraculous things God has done. And I talked about, I mentioned earlier, I grew up with 12 brothers and sisters. And I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Back then we played tackle football in the front yard. We had all the neighborhood kids over, normally in our yard. We were a rambunctious lot. And football and fights and climbing trees and riding down hills and jumping off of roofs. Through all that, I realized, that the Lord just had been protecting me. I used to get whippings with switches by my grandma for climbing her trees and jumping out. I played football in school, middle school and high school, and I was a wrestler for a large part of my life. I did MMA, mixed martial arts, hand-to-hand combat. Boy, I've been in, I don't know, at least a dozen total car accidents, a lot of them being my fault. I've been in the Army. I've been to war. I was a boxer. I mean, so many things, so many opportunities to be severely injured or severely hurt. And I was reading, and the Lord brought back to my memory this passage in Psalms 34:20 that said, "The Lord protects all his bones, not a one of them shall be broken." And I was thinking back over my life, and I have never in 44 years, out of all of those opportunities, broken a bone in my body. I mean, now my head, if you look at my head, it's cratered with scars and divots. I've gotten called hard-headed so many times. I used to think that was my name, you hard-headed boy. And it was true. It might still be true. But the Lord has just been with me my entire life. He's protected me through every twist and turn and bad decision and childish activity. And when I think about it, it's amazing, because there's so many times I should have died. So many times I could have died or killed somebody else. And the Lord has just been with me. It is unbelievable to me that through all of that, not a single bone in my body has ever been broken. The Lord he's just faithful. He stands true to his word. He protects his bones, and not a one of them shall be broken. Just amazing. But I say that to say, the Lord just continues to reveal his hand in my life from the beginning. He said, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you." Every day of your life I knew before it ever even happened, and I believe that. I believe that to my core. It's so exciting to be walking in this, to be walking with the Lord, for him to be taking the time to reveal himself to me and to show his good purpose and plan. I don't know what it is. Paul said that right now we see as looking through a dark window, but there is going to come a time when completeness comes, where he's going to reveal exactly his good will and purpose, and there'll be no mistake of who he is and what he does. To me, there's no mistake today. I love y'all.